What's going on, guys? One love out to everybody. We got UFC Fight Night, Rodriguez versus Lemos prediction breakdown here, guys. I'm gonna jump through this real quick because the fight starts around in 3 hours. So let's get this. Before I get started, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel. Also check out my Patreon account for all the face-off predictions and prop plays. You can also donate to this channel to my PayPal account. Before I get started here though, guys, I'm gonna break down this card a little differently here. Which is not really different because I used to do this way back. You're looking out of the box here, and a lot of times fights are based on your skill level, on the technicality of the striking, and and the skill of the person and the dominant of them, right? But nowadays we're seeing a lot of robberies happening, and the robberies are happening based off the person popularity. Can they fill the seat? How much subscribers do they have on social media? Are they popular enough? And because in a kind of way, for business wise, I guess it makes sense, because the more popular the person is the more seats going to get filled, and the more people are going to tune in. You can be a skilled fighter and everything like that, but if nobody follows you or nobody really into you like that, it doesn't make any sense for the promotion. So they're when the fight goes decision, man, they're basically picking who they want to win based off the popularity, based off the following. And the way how they do this is, if it's a decision when the guy bring the fight that's kind of close, or even not even close, they're going to do it in a way where they mess with the numbers and bring it close to a split decision and then favor the other guy to win, even though the other guy basically pulled off the fight. And some of the times it's a ridiculous decision, man, where it's obvious that it's total robbery. But that's what's happening nowadays, and been happening forever. And we see this in boxing too. We see in most of all sports, it's politics involved based off who they want to win, who the promotion wants to win, right? Let's jump into this real quick here, guys. So that's what I'm going to be basically doing. So I'm looking at the fights as a skill-wise too, of the technicality of the guy and everything. But man, nowadays, and even way back, it doesn't even matter now, man. It's just all about, can you fill the seats? How much people can you bring to the fights? Can you sell pay-per-views? That's what's about, man. And it's usually the guy that's an underdog who they're favoring, man. So let's knock this out real quick. First fight, we got Ramona Pascual versus Tamas Vidal. Vidal making her debut here. This fight is for Ramona Pascual to win, man. And a lot of times, like I said, they will favor the person to win based off the popularity too, but then also based off your skill level also. But it doesn't have to mean that you're a skilled fighter though. Are you exciting? Can you take damage? Because a lot of time the basic fights are for that. So they have their guys who are very technical, then they have the famous guys, the popular guys, and they have the guys who can take a lot of beating and keep coming forward and make the fight exciting, because you need that person who can take a lot of damage too. It sucks. And who can take a hit and get knocked down and get back up, because it makes the fight exciting. It's kind of like a drama. It's like, oh man, she got knocked down, but she's so durable that she get back to her foot. So this fight here, go with Ramona Pascual here, but this is a fight where you can fade, guys, because it's kind of a low level fight, man. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm not gonna hear to be talking bad about anybody. I'm just it is what it is. So you can fade this fight, but I must say Ramona Pascual by TKO in the first round, and definitely not confident, man. Next fight, we got Jake Hadley versus Carlos Candeloro. Organization loving Jake here. Carlos Candeloro here is retired for like almost 4 years. He had knee surgery, then he came back. This is a fight for Jake Hadley to win, and the organization likes Jake Hadley. Now keep in mind, not because the organization likes Jake Hadley, it's up to him though to win the fight. You understand? It's up to him to at least push it close to where he can push it if it goes to decision, or it's up to him to finish the fight. So he could drop the ball. It's not because the organization likes a fighter, that doesn't mean that they're going to win though, because they have to produce. They have to go in there and at least bring the fight close to where they need to bring it or finish the fight. And sometimes, the organization likes the guy, but he dropped the ball. So I'm liking Jake Hadley here. I'm going to say Jake Hadley by decision, guys. I'm not confident. Next fight, we got Johnny Muñoz versus Ludwig Scholinen. Yeah, I was going to say Ludwig. Organization liking Johnny Muñoz here. And Johnny Muñoz here, ground game. We look for submission. Ludovic would also look for takedown. He's pretty well-rounded guy too. Both guys are well-rounded here. But I'm going to go with Johnny Muñoz. I think he could get a win here. I'm going to say Johnny Muñoz by submission in the second round. Junior fight versus Pauline Viviano. This is a fight here when I talk about the organization and who they favor. They favor Pauline and Viviano all the way for this fight. Big social media platform, almost 1 million subscribers. Yeah, people gonna watch her fight. You know, she have a lot of fans. Right, if you can feel the seat, whatever. But this is a fight where, you know, when I said because the organization likes you, doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to pull the fight off. But be ready for this one. Be ready, like I tell you. If this fight goes to decision, look for Viviana to get a split decision win, which it potentially can go to decision, man. Just to be honest with you. Man, the thing about this fight, though, I feel Jinh Frey can. You know, I feel she has a better strike in here, the more forward pressure. I feel that she can take this fight, you know, to wherever she want to take it to. Even though Viviano, you know, she can take the fight to the ground and look for submission, but she mostly is on her back. She don't really look for takedowns like that, and she's usually on her back. And I just feel Frey is just an all-around better fighter here, in my opinion. But again, if it goes to decision, Viviano is going to get a split. Remember, I told you that. I'm a pick Jinh Yu Frey because I feel that Viviana will drop the ball, and I feel that even though it could be a robbery, I feel it just, damn man, I just feel Frey is gonna just connect more, and it's gonna be like one-sided, in my opinion. That is what I feel. I mean, I could be wrong. So I'm gonna pick Frey here for the win. And I'm gonna say Frey by I'm gonna say Frey by a split decision, but robbery potentially will happen by Viviano. So look out for Viviano to get the split decision also. So be careful with this one. But I feel Frey will probably edge this fight. Yeah, I'm not very sure about this one, guys, but I'm not confident at all. So be careful with him, man. Yeah, I just feel Frey is just a better fighter here, but decision plays. Alright, next fight we got Mario Bautista versus Benito Lopez. Benito Lopez hasn't been fighting a long time, man. We know for like from 2019. It's a long time, man. So I mean, this is a fight where I feel like they're favoring Lopez though. So you know, it's up to Lopez to come in here and perform to where he can bring it close to a split decision. You know. But Mario Bautista is just been active, so it's a fight where it's difficult for me to pick Benito Lopez. I feel Mario Bautista is the better fighter. Man, I wouldn't even say that. It's just that activity, I would say. I wouldn't say he's better, but it's just the activity, just more active. I'm gonna go with Mario Bautista. I'm gonna say by decision, man, but I'm not confident because if I go decision, then Lopez could get a split decision win, man. I think they favor Lopez in this fight, but he just hasn't been active, so it's kind of difficult, you know. So it could be an upset by Lopez there, guys. But I'm gonna go with Mario though. I just feel Mario more active, and I just feel even though Lopez, you know, can come in here and try to bring it close, I feel that Mario has the skills and experience, and he just has the cage work. He's just been active to you know, to stop that from happening. So I'm going to go with Mario Bautista by decision, guys. Next fight, we got Maverick versus Young. Definitely our organization likes Maverick here. I feel Maverick is just a better fighter too. So I'm going to say Maverick by submission in the first round, guys. Derek Minner versus Shayilan Nuerdanbieke. Organization like Shayilan here. Nuerdanbieke for the win. They like this guy. Ground game, good submission game. Derek Minner is pretty much similar fighter here. Has a ground game, but man, I feel that Nuerdanbieke is just physically, mentally stronger, and I feel his ground game is a little more technical. So I'm gonna go with Nuerdanbieke here for the win. I'm gonna say Nuerdanbieke by submission in the first round, guys. Not confidence. Next fight we got Mark Madison versus Grant Dawson. This is a tough one here, man. You can see this one going to a split decision too, maybe. Madison straightforward. Sometimes he gets flat-footed. There's a good wrestling game there. Grant Dawson also has a good wrestling game. This fight could cancel out itself and end up stand-up fight. I'm gonna go with Dawson here, man. I'm gonna say Dawson by decision. I think the organization likes Dawson. I'm gonna say Dawson by decision. Could be split. And yeah, that's it. I'm not confident. Next fight we got Tagir Ulanbekov versus Nate Maness. I'm liking Tagir here. I feel Tagir more well-rounded guy here on the wrestling. We see from Nate he can get taken down and control on the ground, and Tagir is a well-rounded guy. I think the organization may like Nate Maness here though. So if it goes to close fight, I could see Nate winning. But if Tagir could take him down every round, you know. But still, man, we see robbers all the time. Nate could land 1 or 2 punches, kicks, and the judges just like the way how he strikes and the damage that he put out. Even though Tagir get the takedown, they're gonna give it to him for more of the striking. So you know, things are kind of changing up a little bit here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tagir here. I'm gonna say Tagir by decision, but I'm not confident, guys. Next fight we got Josh Parisian versus Chase Sherman. Organization likes Chase Sherman here, man. And I feel Chase Sherman should get a win here. I'm gonna go with Chase Sherman by KO TKO in the second round, guys. Next fight we got Neil Magny versus D-Rod. Neil Magny, very experienced guy, man, but man, from his last fight there, he's just getting taken down. He can get control on the ground. He doesn't use his reach and range properly. He can have the 6-inch of reach here, but doesn't use it properly, man. Slower fighter here. The organization definitely likes D-Rod. Definitely. If it goes to decision, D-Rod get the split, even if it's close or whatever. Even if it's not close, D-Rod get the split decision. The only way Neil Magny win this fight if he freaking like dominate, like take down D-Rod and mount him, and you know, shows that there is no way you could rob it. Because there are fights that, you know, it's like, what the hell, the guy really won. So it's you know, just it is what it is, guys, man. They're freaking robbing these fights, man. I mean, just be honest with you. It is what it is. I'm gonna go with D-Rod here. They favor D-Rod a lot in this fight. So we got D-Rod here by decision, guys. All right, I'm not confident because, like I said, if Neil Magny shows up, you know, and just change the fight, you know, it's dominant. But you know, hey, I mean, we'll see what happens. Next fight here, the main fight in the fight. We got the main fight in the card. We got Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Lemos. It's the next fight here too, man. I mean, with Marina Rodriguez, I think they favor her more. Amanda Lemos too, but I think they favor Marina Rodriguez more. And I feel Marina Rodriguez is more skilled fighter here, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with Marina Rodriguez here. I'm gonna see Marina Rodriguez by decision, guys. I'm not confident. So that's it right there, guys. Quick look at the odds, see what we're working with. Just flying through these real quick here, guys. Not spending too long on it. Yeah, Pascal is underdog. I feel Pascal, I mean, I feel she should get the win, but again, this is not confident here. I just said you could fade this, but I'm gonna go with Pascal here. Is okay. Carlos Cannonier 200. Jake Hadley. I feel Jake Hadley should win this fight. Johnny Muñoz is high as hell though. Be careful with this one, man. I mean, I feel Muñoz is kind of high as hell. I mean, Ludovic, yeah, man. Yeah, just be careful with this one. But I got Muñoz though. But I mean, still be careful though. Frey is plus 125, so she's an underdog too. You got Pauline and Vivian at 145. Man, I just feel Vivian drop the ball all the time, man. But again, if it goes decision, believe me, it could be a split, man. And Vivian will win it, man. But I feel like, you know, Frey is just feels a more better fighter here. You know what I'm saying? She can do more in this fight. And Vivian always ends up on her back. So yeah. But I like him, Jinh Yu Frey though, but still be careful. Lopez and Bautista. Bautista is 300 and something. I disagree with this, man. Because Benito Lopez is not a bad fighter. He's just not active. This one here could be, like I told you, they like Lopez here, man. So Lopez could end up pulling off this fight. Believe me. Even just based off skills, even a finish, you just never know. I mean, we haven't seen Lopez in a while, so don't know what to expect. So be careful with this one here, man. When you see fights like this, but he's at 300 and Lopez 10, you just don't know what's gonna happen here. So be very careful. Miranda, Maverick, 700 and something, man. I'd be careful with this one, man. When you see odds like this, be freaking careful. I mean, I say that Maverick wins, but be careful. Nuerdanbieke and Minor. Nuerdanbieke 200 and something. I can see Nuerdanbieke winning this fight, so the odds are not so bad. Dawson 200, Mark Madison. This is a closer fight here, guys. It's a close even fight. Be careful with this one, man, because Madison is not a bad fighter, and he has wrestling skills, and Grant has wrestling. The fight's gonna cancel out itself. You may see more a stand-up fighter. This all depends on who's a better stand-up guy here, you know. And both guys are kind of similar in stand-up too, so it's an even fight, guys. Be careful, because Mark Madison could also win. Tagir and Manis. Yeah, Manis is underdog. I have Tagir, but I think the odds are too high because Manis is not bad. This is an even fight. Careful, because Manis could win the fight, guys. Sherman and Parisian. Sherman 140. Yeah, I don't see nothing really wrong with that. It's kind of close fight here. I could see Sherman winning. Magny 120. What? They got D-Rod as underdog? Really? It was an even fight, even fight, and this small underdog. I like D-Rod here, man. Yeah. So yeah, but like I said, Magny could come in here and surprise you, because like I said, he's a veteran guy here, he's a more experienced guy. But if he can't finish D-Rod and he goes to judges, D-Rod get a split decision, man. Because D-Rod takedown defense is not bad, his get-up game not bad. All he needs to do is just carry the fight. That's it. And the way how Magny strikes is he doesn't use his reach properly. He's like volume and bam, 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 like he's like just quick when, you know. So I can see this fight maybe going to a split and D-Rod winning. So which I have D-Rod winning. So be careful. Lemos and Marina Rodriguez. 200. This is a close fight though, because Loomis is not bad, but Rodriguez is just, I feel that she has more experience and just a better fighter here. Just a more well-rounded fight in my opinion. But still be careful though, guys. All right, so that's it right there, guys. So my odds breakdown, predictions there. Yeah. So remember too, when you're breaking down the fights or you're predicting them, you gotta look at what the organization wants also, and who they want to win if it goes to decision. Because sometimes, like I said, majority of the time it's set like that, you know, and that's where you see the split decisions come into play, especially when the fight goes real close and it's perfect, you know. And there's sometimes it's not even close and you just do it anyway. But a lot of time the people who are watching the fight, they don't understand what's going on, and some people who know the game, that's like, damn, that's a total robbery. And people who are watching it, some people just don't understand it, and they think that, oh, the guy really won, but it was a robbery. But that's it right there, guys. One love out to everybody. You guys keep on kicking, and